Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for August 22nd. August 22nd is the 234th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 235th in leap years, with 131 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is scurrilous. Scurrilous is an adjective that means using or given to coarse language, containing obscenities, abuse, or slander, or vulgar and evil. Interesting to note that the word scurrilous comes to us from a Latin word that meant jester or buffoon, most likely because that was the sort of individual who might use such language. The meaning of the word scurrilous, though, has evolved more to mean that kind of ugly talk, meant more to harm or slander rather than simply coarse language meant to get a few laughs. Current example sentences with the word scurrilous might refer to scurrilous attacks on a public figure or scurrilous satire on the latest scandal. First known use of the word scurrilous is 1576, scurrilous. The word scurrilous was suggested by one of my viewers. Thank you. And if you have a word you'd like us to explore within this Word of the Day section, let me know in the comments. We'll take a look at it. And with that, centuries ago, rulers led the charge in battle. If your kingdom was at war, you as king were out there personally leading the battle. Hard to imagine today's leaders, presidents, prime ministers, kings, or Communist Party chairs personally, physically leading a charge into battle, but that's the way it was done for centuries, a practice that has certainly accounted for a good many turnovers in government. That said, on August 22nd, 1485, King Richard III, king for just over 2 years at that point, met his end at the Battle of Bosworth during the War of the Roses, marking the end of the 331-year reign of the Plantagenet dynasty and the end of the Middle Ages in England. The first known Jewish immigrant arrived in America on August 22, 1654, when Jacob Barsimson arrived in what was then called New Amsterdam, located on the southern tip of Manhattan Island, currently known as New York City. The Cadillac Motor Company was founded on August 22, 1902. The company was later acquired by General Motors in 1909. This is the birthday of Canadian-American scientist James Hillier. He and Albert Prebus designed and built the first successful high-resolution electron microscope in North America in 1938. The electron microscope is a device that uses a beam of electrons as a source of illumination, allowing for incredibly detailed magnification of up to 2 million times, as compared to 2,000 times magnification with the best light microscopes. Fascinating stuff. Dr. Hillier lived to the age of 91. Now, before we move on to the song of the day, I want to remind you that I've been doing this for a while. And I did talk about some other things in previous episodes for August 22. So if you're curious about that, I'll link one here for you in case you'd like to check that out. Today's song is Make It With You by Bread, number 1 on August 22nd, 1970. Written by Bread band member David Gates, Make It With You was released in April of 1970. It's a sweet, pleasant song, has been covered by a variety of singers. I'll try to remember to talk about David Gates on his birthday in December, okay? Make It With You by Bread, number 1 on August 22nd, 1970. Link in the description. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That description lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page that is called No Really. And you can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Get your microphone. Okay. Phone over there. Hello. Okay. With 202 days remaining to the end of the world. End of the year. Please, not the end of the world. 202 days remaining to the end of the year. Let's read that one again. Yep, it is. That's what it's called. All right. Third time better be a charm. There's no "the" there. Start over. Attracting. Just read the whole thing over. I don't ad-lib very well. You know what? Maybe we can leave that one off. Don't alienate people who can be helpful to you. Flinging happiness all over the place. I don't know. Can I get this edited? Let's find out. Alrighty. Back to work. I think we got it this time.